Hi everyone,
Hi.
and welcome to this episode of Catching Up with Yoseka Stationery
So casual.
We are filming this on August 31st today with me and Neil.
Special day.
It's a special day. It's Hobonichi Day Eve. We're on the eve of Hobonichi Day. I'm just kidding. I mean, it's a big day around here. Obviously,
Yeah.
September 1st, better known to many other people as Labor Day. The federal holiday of Labor Day is actually when Hobonichi planners release.
Yeah.
And so we have all of these special things planned. And so for us, August 31st, around this time of the year, always tends to be really, really crazy for us because we're doing lots of preparations for Hobonichi Day.
Yeah.
So in last week's episode, if you watched, Evelyn and I took you guys across the street on a tour at Yoseka Land. And we took you all around what's going on Yoseka Land, the Hobonichi preview party. So that is where we have all of the 2026 Hobonichi lineup that's coming soon available for everybody to come and check out. And I think a lot of people have been coming to browse.
Yeah, it's great. It's been great.
Yeah. So thank you all for coming and for showing support of our new event space, which we are really excited about. And earlier this week, actually, we did make a big announcement because the original plan for the event space was that we would have the Hobonichi preview party going from August 22nd until August 31st, and then switch gears starting on September 1st till September 7th, we would actually be switching over to a Hobonichi Pop Up where sales would be happening for the 2026 Hobonichi collection for people who want to come and shop the collection.
Yeah.
However, the big news is that on Friday, we made the announcement that we have to cancel. We have to cancel our Hobonichi Pop Up. And we're super disappointed about that. But the reason that we have to cancel is simply because our Hobonichi planners have not made it to us yet.
Right. Yeah.
So we are super bummed about that. They are currently sitting in customs clearance in Cleveland, Ohio, and they just haven't moved. We've been calling like 3-4 times a day between me and Ashley to get the update, to make sure they're not missing any paperwork from us. Yeah. And unfortunately, they just haven't moved. And it was looking hopeful last Monday, Tuesday, I would say. And then by Thursday, we were like, we really have to just announce that this event is canceled so that people can plan accordingly. Yeah. So that's the big news, but probably many of you are wondering, so what should I do for Hobonichi? The best thing to do is to order online, and this video is going to be coming out probably after the release, August 31st, after. So Hobonichi Day will have happened already. So if there's any planners or anything that you're interested in, that you're curious about, you should still go online and check if those are in stock. If some of those are sold out at this point, you should always feel free to email us and ask us for more information. And instead of the Hobonichi Pop-Up over at Yoseka Land, what we've decided to do is host a Hobonichi/planner meetup at Yoseka Land. So from September 1st till September 7th, for anybody who's still interested in coming out and celebrating planner season and participating in the community, in the planner community in some way, I think it's still a really cool idea for you to come to Yoseka Land and be able to participate in the meetup. Bring your Hobonichi, bring your planner, we'll have some stationery out for you to use, and we'll probably have a few other fun things going on in the event space as well. So that's what's going on over at Yoseka Land. That's kind of the big news. We're super bummed about not being able to have the Hobonichi planners in stock physically on September 1st, but it is what it is. And I have to say, we made the announcement on Friday, and I really have to thank you all because everybody's just been so kind and super understanding. I know some people already booked their travel plans to come here from possibly out of state. And, you know, everybody's just been really, really nice and saying that it's okay. So I really thank you from the bottom of my heart for your understanding and your appreciation. Anything you want to add?
Well, I that sums up. That's
Okay.
excellent what you just said.
Okay. Okay, cool, Neil. Neil has actually been at Yoseka Land quite a bit of time. You've been spending quite a bit of time over there.
Yeah.
How's it been going?
I started working at Yoseka a while back, and this feels like I'm restarting my new job.
Oh, okay. I was like, wait, why are you talking like that?
While a lot of people coming here, everyone here watching these videos is probably familiar with stationery. Hobonichi, including everything we're showing here. Not everyone walking on the street knows what's going on.
Yeah.
It reminds me back when we first started doing pop-up, talking to people who simply is not having any stationery in part of their day-to-day. So that's been fun, just to getting people to like understanding what's going on.
Yeah.
The people walking past, they're not exactly going to find this video at all. So they're just like, so all kinds of people. That's been fun.
Okay, that's great. Yeah, it reminds me actually, you say that it kind of reminds you of the early days. It's kind of like we've come full circle because you remember back in the day, back in Sunnyside, our first store was in Sunnyside and we opened Yoseka and we would get a lot of questions from people walking in and being like, is this a store? Are things for sale? Is this a gallery? And it's funny because now I'm looking at the event space and right now, because we have the preview party, it's like, in fact, nothing is for sale. Because we would always be like, do we not look like a store? Like, are we doing something wrong? And in fact, now we are actually hosting a preview party where nothing is for sale in the entire space. So I thought that was ironic and funny when you were sharing that. Anyway, that's what's going on for Hobonichi. And Hobonichi is part of a larger planner season that we have going on here at Yoseka. So maybe you don't use Hobonichi, maybe you use a different planner. I don't know, maybe you don't use a planner and you just stumbled across this video, in which case you should definitely check out some of our other videos. But to celebrate planner season, where I'm going with this is actually Ashley and Selena have designed a few items that we will be including in orders for planner season, kind of at random. So everybody will be getting this postcard. And this is so cute. This is a planner stack that Ashley first drew for this sticker, which is a new sticker. And you can see here, this sticker features a bunch of planners that are loved here at Yoseka. So you see the 5-year, you see an MD. You can identify from their spines what they are. And then Selena kind of took that stack of planners and like made it more detailed. And she illustrated all of these on the postcard here. And she put a bunch of the icons that you see throughout planner season. So to point out, like Selena explained everything to me. There's so many details, and one of the challenges is how many Easter eggs. Ashley wrote, how many Easter eggs can you spot? So I'm not gonna point them all out because that would be cheating, but this is, for example, from a High Tide planner cover, the little horsey, and there's a lot of the Tamagotchi icons on there, and then obviously all the planners. So this is going in all of the orders. It says Happy Planner Season. It was designed by Ashley and Selena, and everybody should share how many little Easter eggs they can find in this postcard. So this is lovely. I'm so happy with that. And then the stickers that are designed by Ashley and are new for the season have the planner stack on them, like I was showing before. This one with, the planner, like the moon phase indicator on Hobonichis and some other planners, the classic Yoseka logo one. And then we're really excited because this time there's also a clear sticker. So one of these is a clear sticker as well. So we'll be including these in all planner season orders at random, but everybody will be getting for sure a postcard. Yay! Okay, good job to Ashley and Selena for working on those. And then this week we do, obviously, aside from Hobonichi and planner season, we always have stuff going on here at
Right.
Yoseka, new stuff being added. It's been a little bit slower because it's always a lot doing the release for Hobonichi.
Yeah.
So our team has been really, really busy preparing for that. We were so busy preparing for everything to be here for September 1st. And of course, they're not here for September 1st, but we'll still receive all your orders and be shipping them out as soon as the planners do get here. We do have some newly added stationery from Seal Dough this week, and I'm gonna start with these Flake stickers in boxes over here. So they come in these little boxes like this, and they are flake stickers that are inspired by different like classical paintings. So these are the packages of them, and they're little flake stickers with gold foil, metallic foil details, and they actually sent us some samples. So this is like hokusai and shiraku and some other Japanese classical paintings. This is Klimt and I forget the other artist. This one is Van Gogh. These are, I think, like Modigliani, if I'm remembering correctly, and somebody else. And then this is Da Vinci. And then these are Vermeer, I guess.
Cute.
Cute! So those are the new stationery from Seal Dough. And then we have some Jetstream Prime rotating pens.
Yeah.
Yeah. So these are what the Jetstream Prime rotating pens look like. They are like a twist out ballpoint Jetstream pen.
Yeah. This one is kind of the merge of the newest pen. Like that one that went viral.
Zento.
Yeah, Zento.
Yeah.
You know how it's got a little bit of that clip design,
This
a
one.
little bit of that shape.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So these are multi-pen.
Yeah.
This one's multi-pen version, that's why it's wider. And then this is just a singular pen.
Yeah.
But Jetstream is really popular and well known because they have ballpoint, so it's like oil-based ink, but it's actually emulsion ink, so it flows almost more like a gel pen without smearing like a gel pen or some other roller ball, like very inky pen might smear. Yeah. So those are the newly added stationery from this week. Like I said, it's a little bit lighter than in some of the other weeks past because our team is just so busy with Hobonichi.
Right.
And you know, obviously this week has been interesting for me and Neil because we've had to try and figure out really last minute what to do over at the event space with the Hobonichi release. But I think that it'll still be a great event, and I think like most importantly, we're still gonna have stuff in the event space for people who do come and like want to participate in the community. And for those of you who are coming and like possibly do want to place an order, we can still take your order at Yoseka Land and ship it. It will just turn into like a shipping order or a local pickup order. So that's the good news. We do hope to get our Hobonichi planners very, very soon. I'll be resuming calls to DHL. My goal is to speak to every person at DHL, and so far, I've spoken to about 6 or 7 of them.
Wow.
And I did get 1 repeat. So I feel like that, does that mean I'm close to speaking to everybody? What do you think? I don't know. But there's a bunch of people who are like, it's Daisy again.
Yeah. It's Yoseka again.
Yoseka, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, but that's about it for this week's episode of Catching Up. Thank you all so much for watching. And for those of you who are going to be participating in some type of planner festivities that we're planning, thank you so much. I think like this community has made it so fun for us to do stuff like the live streams and to host events, and it feels great to be able to do it and have people show up, be excited, be enthusiastic, talk to other people who also know what's going on, and I just love that about this community. So thank you so much for being wonderful participants in this amazing stationery community that we are all so lucky to be in.
Yeah.
Cool. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you in the next one.
Yeah.
Bye.